up into the 90s tonight if they can get it. So we're set to go. Louisville at number 24 in the country. NC State trying to get into that top 25.
Is the sides of the guards for Louisville, 6'1", 6'2", and the comparison of length to NC State shooting over the top of the smaller guards.
That's going to be knocked down.
That your bigs need to make in order to create driving space.
Brown averaging 15 points a game, drives, has that quick step and lays it in. Turnover Williams.
There you go, that's how you attack it.
Good stay-at-home defense there by Mikel Brown. On the cut, Copeland leaning inside and lays in two. Last 2 minutes we don't want to be talking about. It's 7-2 Louisville.
What a pass.
On the cut and a dunk there by Ven-Allen Lubin. So NC State bouncing back after the 7-0 deficit. Ven-Allen Lubin, 8 straight games with 10 or more points. He's been a factor in this win streak for the Pack. McNeely with a long one. Got it. A spectacular week for the 6'6 senior.
Good slip.
That first slip inside, and the 6'11 junior is not a through, will lay it in.
The authority or training, that's a system failure, not a fan problem, frankly.
Well, they run a great play and an easy basket by Conwell underneath. Typically, Williams, the 6'6 senior. Khalifa loves to give it up. Brown swishes it in from three-point land.
That is an assist waiting to happen.
Well, he's not the first Ali who's drawn plenty of cheers in this town, but he can really dish it. Holloman in the paint. Louisville making it tough on the Wolfpack to get consistent rhythm in their offense. Brown looking to hand off and a loose ball picked off by Arsenault. Holloman banks it in. When you consider three-point accuracy and overall, nice dish downstairs. Lubin will stuff it home. NC State's top man on the glass too, 7 rebounds a game. Woolley to the baseline. Got himself shot underneath, but they really buckled down on him. Yes. Louisville one and done. Copeland will drive it, scoop it, and bank it in. So that was on cue.
As soon as his shots start falling, we'll be right back in this game. So that's got to give him confidence. And head coach Will Wade also really frustrated with his team defensively.
Arsenault kind of tumbling into the paint. They're fortunate to retain it.
Good pass.
The jumper will not drop. Out of the corner by Arsenault. On the run, McNeely. Off the fake. Can't hit the three. Didn't attempt it. Conwell will. A nice job finding a guy who's a little more open. Abel never got there. Picked off. And Louisville trying to turn that into points. Hadley down the lane will lay it in. This is his 7-0 run now for Louisville. Williams, who's been really quiet, pounding it downstairs and drops in 2.
There is nobody stopping that freight train on the court.
His first basket. Brown with a great touch. Buries the 3. Saya handing off for Williams. Williams lets fly. Got it.
He said he does not want this game to be a track meet. Pace is going to be very important for NC State.
Brown again. Yes, sir. Williams will step back and fire. He's feeling it. Knocks down another one. Conwell not afraid to let it fly from beyond that three-point land. Going to drive it. Couldn't get one off. Brown off the fake. Lives and buries another one. He's had a half.
Good hockey assist.
Woolley. And a great move on the baseline by Pryor.
Which is no surprise if you've met Coach Kelsey, but he's telling his players to continue to defend with physicality. Get into their bodies to chase NC State off of the three-point line.
Getting Matt Abel up the ground. And then once again, a rhythm player. If you close out with your...
So NC State in first half trouble, as hot as they've been. Lubin trying to cut into it a little bit. Khalifa stayed home, and he comes away with a loose ball.
1 assist on the day and 3 turnovers. It's a guy who's been a phenomenal playmaker for this team, averaging 7 assists per game.
Abel gets back his miss.
The #1 team in the nation in Arizona Wildcats.
Mikel Brown Jr. trying to break 20 points, and he will on that bank. Give him 21. Can they stop him at least one time before the end of the first half? Khalifa over the top.
Good move.
Roots, what a sweet move that was to go to the left hand, and they're just piling it on.
Gave them great energy on the defensive end and also some scoring.
On the drive, the scoop shot up and good by Copeland.
With switching everything is you lose concentration on who and where the shooters are on the floor all the time. Do you want it more? But you just felt in the first half, every 50-50 ball was something that Louisville got and NC State did not.
Conwell reversing field, knocks down the shot and draws the foul.
That leads the ACC in made threes per game, mixing it up in his offensive bag, showing you that he could put the ball.
And maybe not playing the toughest as far as opponents, but they were playing exceptionally well. Copeland on the spin move, getting in tight. He's missed a number of those this evening. He and Williams have makeable shots on the run. Conwell for McNeely. Back for Brown Jr. He's at it again. Give him 24 points. Can't convert on the lay-in, and he goes right into a cameraman. So numbers here and a swat away by Frew. But defensively, he likes his team.
It's a team that when they're locked in, the metrics prove that they could be effective, especially with running in transition.
Once again. Copeland throws it away. Picked up by Brown. This slam, he makes sure of. That makes you an overnight start. Louisville will catch. Fire. Nothing but net. I mean, he is not touching the rim.
Three.
The feed and the slam by Roots. And right now they are just rubbing it in on NC State. Holloman penetrating. The bank shot and a whistle too.
He will be patient with you. And I love when players like that give back to the community.
Ali Khalifa as the sea parted for him.
And these teams are around these young players, and you hope they can achieve the success. But it all starts with surrounding yourself with smart people.
Three-pointers have been deadly tonight for Louisville. They have been in this string of games they've been winning. Great ball movement there for the Wolfpack. We haven't seen a lot of that tonight. But Brown has matched the Louisville all-time freshman record with 32 points. Just a matter of time when he breaks that. Williams.
Give it to him.
Holloman again. Arsenault got an opening and lays it in. Shot clock to 8. Conwell. He's been a hot hand in the second half. Boy, he's tough to stop on a drive like that. They have locked him up tonight. Nice dish there. He's a very good passer. And Ven-Allen Lubin could not make the shot. I should say Sonye could not make the shot.
Fouling, just play hard-nosed basketball. And these practices so physical that coaches often have to wear pads. And players I spoke with said the better the football practice, the more physical they play in their games that week.
You don't have to worry about fouls. Here's Brown. Yes!
But I'm still unsure how he gets so much space on the perimeter and how NC State is just not applying pressure 24/7.
Conwell smokes one from three-point land. Well, all year they've been among the most prolific three-point shooting teams in the country. They put on a show in this one. NC State with a quick answer, but 90-56. Well, let's see where it takes us in the last several minutes here. Brown will drive it again, lays it up and in.
Now all of a sudden there's a sense of urgency to get out and contest the shot. But his eyes on the rim is the ball fake he needs and gets him an easy lay.
Tough drive there, Holloman. And the Gala does incredible work, as does Dickie V. And the battle against pediatric cancer. Louisville just continues to lay it on. They're really embarrassing NC State. Before that basket, they were shooting 61%. 68% from three. Abel, an awkward looking drive, but the follow is up and good. Ven-Allen Lubin with a basket to give him 17. On the other end, fast strike by Hadley.
The thing is, Louisville is still pushing the ball. They're playing with a sense of urgency.
Hadley with another one. Closing in on 100. And a foul as well. 6:47 to go. Holloman flips it up and drops in a basket. Well, they've given him a couple of whacks at it to get over 39. Reed on the drive, gives it up, and Sande with a basket. Brown Jr. going one-on-one. Here's McNeely, can't connect. Rebound tipped right back to the bill, and an easy one there. Woolley one-on-one on McNeil. Here's Conwell from the corner. Yes, sir. So he gets to 31. Reed giving it off, and the slam. Way he shot the ball. Reed with a pull-up from 17 to knock it down. 108-74, still to come. We'll send you to Lawrence, Kansas. Brown with 3 more. Here's a look at his last points. Mikel Brown Jr.
Once again, just no pressure on the ball. Now remember, Mikel Brown Jr. has had an incredible performance. All the credit in the world, and for Pat Kelsey, that's what you want your team to do. Continue to play. Trust and believe. North Carolina State will remember this, and we'll remember it as well.
Woolley to drive it, and the layup to add to this giant lead. Now Sherman coming off the bench, picks it, fires it, and it'll drop in yet another. Louisville with a tremendous win tonight. Mikel Brown Jr. with 45, a new freshman record.